And I also like to point out that even living this connected life, I have some low days and I have some dark times. But what's really awesome is that even when it feels dark, I can still see the light. Whereas in the beginning, it was just I was completely engulfed and didn't know of a way out. In fact, I had a dream once and I was on this dark street and it was really scary. It was like a city scene. There were, people, drug addicts over here and a lot of homeless people. And this woman came up to me and she was very scary looking. And I said, I'm so scared because it was just so dark and I didn't know how to get out of this tough place that I had found myself in. And she said, you have to go that way. And when I turned around and looked at where she pointed at, it was pitch black. And I said, but there's no street light. Can't go that way. She said, you've got to go through the darkness. And so she kept pushing me. And then she started shining a light for me and she helped me walk through it. And I ended up just taking a step out into what the only thing I can describe it as, because it was like sunshine, it was just love, but it was this really bright light. And I just stepped into it and I just felt warm and more loved than I'd ever been in my whole life. And I knew that I just had to get through the darkness to find that. And it felt like that was Kennedy's light. And that was source, God, whatever you feel connected with. And it was like, they promised me that I would find it. And I wanted to find it while I was still here on earth. Some of those things really still hit home and they're really, really tough, but the light never completely fades away. And the stuff that we have learned and the way that we're living so connected, we can get out of the darkness really quickly compared to what it was before. And it's just not as overwhelming. And I know a way through.